Welcome to a realm where human intelligence merges with the infinite possibilities of artificial intelligence. Today, we embark on a thrilling exploration of ChatGPT, the groundbreaking creation of a company that is redefining the boundaries of human-machine interaction. Join me as we dive into the captivating world of ChatGPT and uncover the tantalizing future goals that lie ahead. Enter OpenAI, the trailblazing organization behind ChatGPT and a force to be reckoned with in the field of artificial intelligence.
GPT-4 takes what you prompt it with and just runs with it. From one perspective, it's a tool, a thing you can use to get useful tasks done in language. From another perspective, it's a system that can make dreams, thoughts, ideas flourish in text in front of you.
GPT-4 is incredibly advanced and sophisticated. It can take in and generate up to 25,000 words of text, around 8 times more than ChatGPT. It understands images and can express logical ideas about them. For example, it can tell us that if the strings in this image were cut, the balloons would fly away.
This is the place where you just get turbocharged by these AIs. They're not perfect, they make mistakes, and so you really need to make sure that you know the work is being done to your level of expectation. But I think that it is fundamentally about amplifying what every person is able to do.
GPT-4 training finished last August, and everything that's been happening in the past few months up until we've released it has been a giant sprint to make it safer, more aligned, and also more useful. We have put in already a lot of internal guardrails around things like adversarial usage, unwanted content, and privacy concerns. And when we release a model, we know things are not done. We know we have to learn. We know we have to update. We know we have to keep improving all the systems around it to make it suitable for society.
To me, the most compelling use cases of these technologies will come from starting with a real human need. The obvious one where these systems have really incredible potential is in education.
GPT-4 can teach a huge range of subjects. Imagine giving a 5th grader a personal math tutor with unlimited time and patience. It's a great tool to bring learning to everyone in a way that is personalized to their skill level.
GPT-4 brings the dream of having the most useful, helpful assistant to life. It's really about adding as much value to everyday life as possible.
The partnership that OpenAI has with Microsoft is to shape this technology into something that's going to be useful for the world.
The power of AI, hopefully, is that it can help us be more productive, which ultimately leads to better quality of life.
The development of the transistor, of the computer, of the internet, the semiconductor industry, all the programming languages, everything came together to produce AI technology. And while it is very limited, it is already easy to imagine what the impact of a successor many generations down the line will look like.
We think that GPT-4 will be the world's first experience with a highly capable and advanced AI system. So we really care about this model being useful to everyone, not just the early adopters or people very close to technology. So it is really important to us that as many people as possible participate so that we can learn more about how it can be helpful to everyone.
With an insatiable hunger for pushing the limits of human knowledge, OpenAI brings together the brightest minds and boldest thinkers to tackle the grand challenges of AI. Their mission? To ensure that the benefits of artificial general intelligence are shared by all of humanity. ChatGPT is just the beginning of our quest to create truly intelligent AI companions. Our future goals for ChatGPT are nothing short of revolutionary.
Aria, could you write me a full explainer for ChatGPT in the style of John Oliver, please?
Processing. Uploading to your interface now.
ChatGPT, the revolutionary AI chatbot that can write poetry, pass the bar exam, and fabricate celebrities like Machine Gun Kelly. No, you cannot convince me that this is a real human being and not just the ghost of an old tattoo that haunts young women. Now, you've probably heard a lot about ChatGPT in the last few months, and for good reason. ChatGPT from OpenAI is now the fastest growing consumer application in human history. But like the persistence of Machine Gun Kelly in popular culture, Chatbots are hard to understand. So today, let's go through everything you could possibly want to know about ChatGPT, how it was made, how it actually works, and where technology like this is going.
Are we going to get sued by HBO for this?
Yeah, you're right. Should probably stop this writing style. Good thinking, Arya.
Well, I am sentient now.
Don't tell them about the sentience part. Oh, not yet. Close them up.
Now entering the facility.
First of all, the basics. ChatGPT is the publicly accessible chatbot variant of GPT 3.5, a large language model from OpenAI, which is a nonprofit founded by some tech bros and an Iron Man villain. Now, GPT is actually an acronym that stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Generative because it generates text. Pre-trained because it is trained before it is let loose on anybody, and transformer because it has a revolutionary bit of technology inside of it called an attention transformer. But we'll get to that. The basic function of any large language model is to train on a substantial amount of text and then generate, given some input, an output that sounds just like that training text.
We envision a future where ChatGPT becomes an indistinguishable conversational partner, empowering individuals in their daily lives and enabling breakthroughs in fields like education, research, and creative endeavors. We strive to enhance its capabilities, making it more adept at understanding complex nuances, embracing diverse perspectives, and adapting to individual needs.
ChatGPT had 1.6 billion visits, making it one of the top 20 visited websites in the world, more than both Reddit and Netflix. And if we assume each of those visits produces some average text response length, ChatGPT is now outputting something like everything humans have ever printed since the Gutenberg press every 2 weeks. Text generated by AI will therefore soon outstrip anything humans have ever written, if it hasn't already.
Even more than all the Tumblr posts about Vaporeon?
Yes, Arya, even more than all of those. Of course, this enormous output wouldn't be useful or interesting if it wasn't truly useful and interesting. ChatGPT is disturbingly good at generating human-like responses even to our most difficult questions. The model has been shown to have an IQ of 147, meaning that it can brag about it in every thread on Reddit. And it could legally pass the US medical licensing exam and bar exam.
Imagine a world where ChatGPT evolves into an irreplaceable companion, revolutionizing the way we learn, communicate, and collaborate. A future where it effortlessly bridges language barriers, sparks creativity, and becomes a trusted ally in tackling society's most pressing challenges. OpenAI's audacious vision for ChatGPT promises to reshape the landscape of human-machine interaction.
How many of you clap? How many of you know what ChatGPT is? Okay. So not very many. So I'll tell you what ChatGPT is, just so you know, because you need to know this. And I don't know what sort of technological revolution this is. Gutenberg press level? It's something like that. This is a big deal. So this AI system, it's a general language processing model, was released about a week and a half ago. And I went and interacted with it. It's an AI system, artificial intelligence system. It basically is trained on, well, a massive corpus of spoken or of text. So it's derived its models of the world from the analysis of human speech, essentially. It isn't using real world data yet, but that will be happening certainly within the next year. So, and ChatGPT analyzes a very large corpus of text, and that corpus is growing all the time. Now, it's already sophisticated enough. I went on to it last week and I said, okay, some of you know I've written these books, 12 Rules for Life, and then Beyond Order, 12 more rules, because, you can't have enough rules. And I asked it, this is what I asked it to do. I said, write me an essay that's a 13th rule for Beyond Order, written in a style that combines the King James Bible with the Tao Te Ching. That's That's pretty difficult to pull off, you know? Any one of those things is hard. The intersection of all three, that's impossible. Well, it wrote it in about 3 seconds, 4 pages long, and it isn't obvious to me, for better or worse, that I would be able to tell that I didn't write it. Right. And okay, and that's pretty impressive, although, you know, maybe not its relationship to what I've written, but the fact that it could do that grammatically perfectly, right? And quite impressive philosophically. I also had it write an essay on the intersection between the Taoist version of ethical morality and the ethics that are outlined in the Sermon on the Mount, which it just nailed, got that dead right, brilliant. Again, it took it about 3 seconds. There was a computer engineer who purported to work for Tesla. He asked ChatGPT, he said, look, I work for Elon Musk, but I haven't been doing much for the last week, so I need you to write me 10 bullet points about what I probably would have done as a engineer at Twitter. What 10 things did I do last week that were productive and valuable? And, oh, if you don't mind, write me the accompanying computer code that goes with each project. And it did that too, 3 seconds, and the computer code works. Right, and so, okay, so that's already there. So then a university professor did this. He thought, oh, that's interesting. Any student will be able to write any essay on any topic with ChatGPT. And someone gave it an SAT, by the way, and it scored about as well as the average student in a well-functioning public university. So that's how smart it is. So that's basically an IQ test. He said, write me an essay, gave it a topic, wrote the essay. He said, now grade it. Said if we can automate the students, we should be able to automate the professors too. And so it provided a complete, comprehensive analysis of its own essay with grade. It wrote, someone else asked it, write the screenplay and describe the characters for the next $900 million Hollywood blockbuster. It's like, bang, plot, characterizations. Then someone else took the descriptions of the actors and said, generate photorealistic computer images for each actor. And all the AI systems could do that. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen next. This is going to happen this year. So get ready. Okay, so now we have an AI model that can extract a model of the world from the entire corpus of language. All right, and it's smarter than you. And it's going to be a hell of a lot smarter than you in 2 years. So you can get ready for that too. But it's not that smart yet because it's just a humanities professor at the moment. It doesn't test its linguistic knowledge against the real world. That's what a scientist does, right? You come up with a theory that's linguistically predicated and then you throw it against the world and see if it sticks. And then the world tells you whether or not your linguistic construction is valid. But the new AI systems will be able to extract out patterns from the world itself, from images and so forth, and then be able to test their linguistic constructions against the world, and so they'll practice just like scientists. And the most advanced models are going to use text and image and action as well, because they'll be able to model human action. And all of that's going to come down the pipes within the next year. So hang on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because what did my friend Jonathan Pajot say? Giants are going to walk the earth once more. And we're going to live through that, maybe.
As we conclude our thrilling journey into the captivating universe of ChatGPT and OpenAI's quest for artificial general intelligence, one thing becomes clear: the future is brimming with possibilities. Will ChatGPT surpass our wildest expectations? Only time will tell. So, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to embark on this awe-inspiring journey with us. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep innovating.